You ever catch yourself doing this without even realizing it? You're in the shower, lying in bed, or just staring out the window, and suddenly you're not there anymore. You're in a full conversation with someone who isn't even around, saying things you wish you had said, winning arguments from months ago, or imagining a moment where everything finally goes right. And for a second, it feels so real that when you come back, reality almost feels disappointing. And the weird part is, you don't even notice when it starts. One random thought turns into a full scene. You add details, emotions, reactions, and before you know it, you've built an entire situation in your head that never actually happened. This isn't just random overthinking. Your brain is literally running simulations. There's something called the default mode network that turns on when you're not focused on anything, and instead of staying quiet, it starts creating. Psychologists call this counterfactual thinking, which is just a fancy way of saying your brain keeps asking, what if I did this differently? What happens if this goes wrong? What should I say next time? And if you think about it, the scenarios you imagine aren't random at all. You replay arguments because you never got closure. You imagine people understanding you because maybe you don't feel heard. You picture success because you want to feel like you're finally enough. Your mind is trying to fix things it couldn't fix in real life. At first, it actually helps. It feels like practice, like you're preparing yourself for real situations. But slowly, without you noticing, it flips. You start rehearsing conversations so much that you never actually have them. You imagine doing something so vividly that you don't feel the urgency to actually do it. You feel emotions from situations that only exist in your head. And the reason you keep going back to it is simple. In your mind, you're in control. You say the perfect line, you get the perfect reaction, everything goes exactly how you want. But real life doesn't work like that. It's awkward, unpredictable, and sometimes things just don't go your way. So your brain starts preferring the version where everything feels right, even if it's fake. But here's where it starts messing with you. You can actually feel drained after imagining things. You can get annoyed at someone just because of a conversation you had in your head. You can feel disappointed when reality doesn't match the version you already played out. And slowly you start spending more time in your mind than in your actual life. So the goal isn't to stop it, because you probably can't. The goal is to catch it. The moment you notice yourself going too deep into a scenario, pull it out of your head, write it down, or just ask yourself one question. Am I actually going to do this, or am I just hiding in it? Because there's a big difference between preparing and avoiding. At the end of the day, your brain isn't trying to ruin you. It's trying to protect you, to prepare you, to give you control in situations where you don't have it. But those fake scenarios were never meant to replace your life. They're just practice. And no matter how perfect it feels in your head, nothing changes until you actually step out of it and do something real.